Hi everyone, it's Beaching Nails. Today I'm going to show you guys another trick in a more closer up shot and a difference between when I use the rubbing alcohol to do my excess stamping cleanup versus when you use, like, let's say, acetone. Now I do have, and I have used, and I have it right here, I have it in a little bottle, my liquid latex. But to be honest with you, when I'm done painting my nails, I don't have this already on my nails. When I'm ready to stamp, I'm ready to stamp now. Not in the 3 minutes after I apply this and wait a little bit for that to dry. I'm very impatient and I'm ready to stamp that sucker and call it a day and get my day going. So a lot of times I don't get to use that. And for some people, they do have a latex allergy. I have somebody in my family who does, and they're not able to use this product. So it got my wheels spinning, and between all the different paints I've used and cleanups and everything else, 91% alcohol worked the best. I'm going to show you here, this is Messy Mansion MM48 plate, and I'm going to use this plate for stamping, and I'm going to be doing it over this nail here, which I had done in a previous video. I didn't do anything else to it. It has its top coat on, but I'm going to show you guys something. On this part of my nail, let me see here if I can get, right here, my skin tends to get, it's harder here, and it's more dry. So when I do clean up, even if I get white on here, it stains it, and that sucker ain't coming off. Same with black or any other color, really, but white and black are really the worst for me. So if you have more dried cuticles, this step works great for you. Now I'm going to show you with the acetone. You know when you put acetone along here, it dries it up and it starts turning it white because I'm stripping all the oils from my skin. Well, that's already dry skin as it is. I don't want it any drier than it has to be, especially for my photos. I want them to look as nice and pretty as possible. So I try to really stay away from the acetone when it comes to my stamping cleanup and everything. I am using my DIY stamping polish. I'm using Funky Fingers. They're black. Now they've changed the formula, and I don't know if it's back yet or not. I have like 20 bottles of this stuff sitting around here. Some of the originals, they worked amazing for stamping. Then the formula got a little thin, so I was leaving my bottles open. And I just said the heck with it, and I added black tattoo ink to it, and I got my stamping polish. Now I've heard this also works with Mundo. This also does work with M Polish as well. I am using my trusty Fab Your Nails stamper. Love this guy. And I leave it in the container. If anybody knows me as a stamper, I've always taken my stamper head out of my holder. I have never done it yet in this, and he is sticky and he is squishy. And he is my friend. So let me get my tools ready here. Get my scraper. And I cannot yet stamp down. I always stamp in the air, even on my own nails. Okay, now here I didn't get very much on this side at all. It's all over here. And very little left on my stamper. Let's move this out of the way. Cover our mess up. And I'm going to show you. Now I use cheap Q-tips from the dollar store. These are the plastic ones. You get, like, I think it's 300 or 500 for $1. You can't beat it. The plastic ones, yes, if you apply too much pressure, you do get a bend in it. They have the cardboard ones you can also use if you wish. You get less though, but it's still $1. I keep my rubbing alcohol in a little container. I just have very little in here. If you guys can see my desk, I am literally working in an area the size of a piece of printer paper. That's the only room I have on my desk. That and just enough for a camera to sit on. So I'm working in a little tight area, which I'm okay with. I'm used to it. Let's get up in this action here. Alright. Now I'm dipping it in to the rubbing alcohol. This is 91%. The 70% does work. You have to work at it a little bit more though. The 91 is like instantly. Now I have found with mine, I can accidentally hit my nail and it's not going to take it from my nail. You see it on the Q-tip there? And when your Q-tip gets dirty, turn it around and use the other end. Don't continue to rub the dirty end into your skin. You're not going to get it clean. Alright, now you see this problem area? It's sticking. It's going in there. Now that's usually what happens if I go to clean up with acetone. I just work it right into those pores and then the pores close and it locks it in. So we're trying to use a cleaner end of the Q-tip to rub. And I'm going to toss that one to the side, get another Q-tip. Just make sure this side over here is nice and clean. See, it came right off. And I can get down in there where, you know, that little bare nail that you left there, your liquid latex, if you can paint it in that close, can get there. I've tried and I've actually hit my nail with it, and then, you know, when you go to do the cleanup, I've got liquid latex stuck up on the side of my nail. But here I can really rub and scrub right into my cuticle area and not have the staining or the stripping of oils from my skin. Look at that. And dry it off here. Back you guys up some. Look at that. It's gone. Now is when I will come in very carefully with the acetone, and I will dab a little bit off. And I'm more or less going onto my nail here just for a quick swipe. Now you don't have to do this part. But that's a heck of a lot less than me just going straight with acetone. I still have skin there and it's not all dried out. And then you can follow up. I'm using a cuticle oil pen. And just slap on some cuticle oil. Let it moisturize. And that is it. It is that simple, you guys. Alrighty, you guys, take care. Hang 10. Bye-bye.